everyone, Alan here from the Wild Rift team to share a first look at what we have in store for you all. This year, we'll be releasing more features made specifically for Wild Rift players, like Season 2 of Guild vs Guild and new Wild Passes. We also want to keep bringing the full League experience to your phones with new champions, skins, and events. In particular, there's one big change headed your way in just a few months. For those of you who play League on PC, this update will look familiar. We're making Wild Rift Elemental. These plans are in the works, as we're still figuring out the details, but this is what we're thinking so far. In Wild Rift right now, there are 4 elemental dragons for you to defeat, but soon, each game, one element will eventually dominate the rift, permanently altering the map. Each elemental rift will impact team fights, vision, and objective control in ways that will shape your team's path to victory differently from one game to the next. For example, the Infernal Dragon knocks down walls and burns away brush. The Mountain Dragon creates new terrain in the jungle. Ocean Dragon sprouts more brush and spawns extra honey fruit. And the Cloud Dragon turns pathways into wind tunnels that increase your movement speed. Like today, each elemental dragon will grant your team unique buffs, but with the Elemental Rift, if your team is the first to slay 3 dragons, you'll get a powerful advantage called the Dragon Soul, which matches that game's rift. Taking down the Infernal Dragon will power up your team with bonus attack damage and ability power. If you claim the Infernal Dragon's Soul, your autos and abilities will create explosions on impact. The Mountain Dragon will help you stand strong, giving your team bonus armor and magic resist with a soul that protects you with a powerful shield. The Cloud Dragon will let you zip through the rift, granting bonus movement speed and slow resistance. If you claim this soul, you'll move even faster after casting your ultimate. Finally, the Ocean Dragon will help your team recover from battles with passive health restoration. With this soul, your team will get extra healing when damaging enemies. You're probably wondering what our plans are for Elder Dragon. We're still working on how to bring the behemoth to Wild Rift, and we'll know more in a few months. Now let's talk about something you'll get your fists on in patch 3.0. Set is a brawling pit boss with a heart of gold. Just don't tell his mother what he does for a living. With a powerful 1-2 punch, Set will be smashing faces in the Baron lane, where it will take more than a few hits to knock him out. Initiate fights with stylish suplexes, using enemy champions against their allies. Your chance to flex with Set is coming later this month. But if this beefy brawler isn't to your style, then perhaps a fluffy magical cat is. Yuumi is a playful support who's all about teamwork. She attaches to her allies and becomes untargetable, buffing them with increased stats, heals, shields, and zoomies. But this kitty's got claws. Yuumi can bop enemies for a powerful shield and use her magical book to root them in place, giving her allies the perfect opportunity to land a finishing blow. Then it's time for a quick catnap in a warm ray of sun. Yuumi prowls onto Wild Rift next month in the Yuumi's Adventure event. We've been working hard to make sure that you all have multiple champions that you really like to play in Wild Rift. Last year, our goal was to release an average of 2 a month, and we beat that with 29.5 champions, if you count Mundo's VGU. Going into 2022, we are going to be slowing down the number of new champions we release by just a bit, but there are still loads more we want to bring over, and our next duo will be joining us from the Harmonious Islands of Ionia in patch 3.1. Every patch, we introduce a new Wild Pass so you have more rewards to unlock as you play. You'll be able to get your hands on a brand new pass featuring Hexplorer Galio later this month. This will be our last Hexplorer skin for now, as we've got a new thematic we're really excited about for the following pass. Last year, we introduced guilds, with the goal of giving you a way to progress and play with your friends, and a way to earn more rewards together. We also added Guild vs Guild, a competition where guilds fight for different champions and are matched against opposing guilds each week. Guild members can play games to earn points and unlock rewards like baubles, player emblems, and Poro coins. Guild vs Guild will be returning this year with next season's competition set in Ionia. You can start fighting for the first lands later this month. For 2022, we're changing how we work with League PC on shared events and thematics. We want to make sure that when we come together, it feels really meaningful, where we each bring our best to the table, even if that means we don't release the same things as each other. That means a few things. For one, we'll still be partnering up with League PC going forward, but in 2022, we might feature different content in our shared moments. This could mean that we create brand new skins for an existing theme, or we might look into the back catalogue to bring over some classics. We're also aiming to release more Wild Rift events this year with less downtime between each one. And now, in classic Wild Rift style, it's time for the skin montage. Finally, our next big event will be a celebration of the Lunar New Year. We've got loads of stuff in store, including firecracker skins for Teemo, Diana, Xinjiao, Set, and Tristana, all of which will also be coming to League PC. The celebration will begin at the end of January. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a brilliant time playing Wild Rift this year. I'll see you next time.